Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us again today. Kim here, live from Vaudreuil-Dorion. Yes, guys, we're doing another live on what? I know, the recall, right? So I'm just going to wait a couple of seconds for people to log in and join us on this live right now. So, the weather, isn't it beautiful out there? The gardens and the flowers need it. All right, guys, so again, the live today is about the recall. We're giving you updates of what's going on with that recall. Um, right? Dream Station has now become Dream Nightmare. Rest assured, guys, we're here to help, and this is what the information I'm going to give to you today will reassure you. I promise. So let's go back and recap what happened. Okay, for those who don't know, on June 14th, Philips recalled all of its CPAPs built from 2009 to now. So the problem is the foam in the device that allows the soundproofing is the problem. Hashtag foamgate. My gosh, my mind's gonna explode. Okay, so you guys, before we start all this, I want you to come with me. I'll show you how to go to our blog. And why I'm going to show you is because I want you guys to subscribe to our blog. All the information that I'm going to give to you today is going to be there. All the questions, anything you need to know will be in this blog. And I want to show you how to get there. So first off, you need to go at apneesante.com. All right, you can put it in French or English, but we're in English right now. So apneesante.com, this is our homepage. Then you just click on blog. There you go. And important recall Philips. As you can see, this has been updated today because we do have new information on there for you. So there you go, important recall from Philips. So all in this blog, you'll have the information you need. So first things first, register your device here. If you haven't done it already, I suggest you do. It's important that you register your device. All right, so this will be when you go on our page, and then all what you need to know about the recall will be here. We actually went through a lot of questions that our people are calling us for. We listened to our patients, and then we wanted to answer all your questions in this blog. So I told you guys what happened. I need to let you know really important information before we continue. First things first, the devices that are affected: System 1, DreamStation, DreamStation Go, and RemStar. Okay, so again, if you want the full list, you can just click here, and you can click here to register your device if it's part of the recall. Also, important to know, and I need to reassure you guys, the devices that are unaffected from ResMed and Fisher & Paykel and DreamStation 2 is not affected. All right, so I'm going to show you them here. I have them with me. ResMed AirSense S10, perfectly good CPAP, and Sleep Style from Fisher & Paykel, and any other old devices from those companies are not affected from this. So rest assured, and also the DreamStation 2 is not affected. All right, guys, so that's good news, right? With all this commotion from the recall. So, okay, so now back to business. According to Philips, and I quote, the foam may degrade into particles which may enter the device's air pathway and be ingested or inhaled by the user. And the foam may off-gas certain chemicals, yeesh, that may be toxic and can irritate airways, causes headaches, possibly carry a cancer risk. Now that sounds scary, I know, right? It's mind-blowing, but the risks are very low. And let me explain why. First of all, the complaint rate is 0.03%. I'm just going to repeat that part because it's important. 0.03 3%. Now, up to date, there have been no reported serious side effects, hospitalizations, or deaths about this recall. So that's information you guys need to keep in mind. Why is this risk low? So let's take a look at this first. The risk of the foam breaking down occurs when? One, you clean your machine with ozone cleaning products, like the ones you see advertised on TV by this guy, William Shatner. Those endless TV commercials you see on all the time. Yes, that's the guy who's selling those ozone products. So if you have used ozone, I suggest you please stop using it. Second, also, high heat conditions, the foam might degrade. Here in Canada, not sure that's something that would happen. Okay, so now let's look at one of our rental units here at Apnée Santé, which has been used, oh my gosh, many hours by many patients. I mean, has many years of usage. So I've opened it up for you. We'll take a look at it in a moment. And please don't do this at home. Don't open your CPAP at home. It's not a good thing to do. And we'll look at the condition of this foam. So I'd like to mention first, we've never used the ozone cleaner in any of our rental units because we didn't believe in that product. We tested it, but we didn't believe in it. So we did not use any of the ozone products or cleaners in our rental. So that's also good news. So let's see. Let's take a look. So we opened it. First of all, you need really difficult tools to find to open this. We had like a hard time finding these tools, but we got it done. So let's open. This is all the electric stuff going on. So many things in there. But the important thing is the foam. Look at this beauty. You see this? This is perfectly fine. It's been used many times, but the foam is okay. There's no degradation. There's nothing in it. I'd like to mention also, the foam is in the compressor motor, and there are two sides. All right, there's two sides of the foam. So this is what it looks like, and all the air will pass through here in your tube, circulates in your tube, and goes out like that in the tube. So yes, that's why they say that the foam can be inhaled. That's exactly why. I hope you guys understand that. I wanted to mention that because for you to see why it does that. So now let's take a look. Okay, we see how this is good. The foam is in perfect shape. It works fine. There's no damage whatsoever on it. So if we take a look, have you used ozone? If you have, you need to check your things. You need to check your CPAP accessories, and I'll show you how. Donc, I'm French and English. Donc, peut-être. So, first off, you need to check your tube. Inside your tube, and it's white. You can't miss it. White and black, so you can't miss it. Inside your tube, you would see little black particles that would be stuck inside your tube. And those particles are from the foam is degrading. So you would see that in your tube. You would also see it in your water chamber, or round, probably would be maybe stuck in the water. Or also check your mask and your filters for those little black dusty particles that come from the degradation of the foam. Okay, so don't take apart your CPAP. Look at your tube, your mask, and your water chamber first, and then you'll see. So the risks are very low to find anything. Now, you may ask yourself, should I stop using my CPAP? And that's a question that a lot of you guys are asking right now. We're getting a lot of calls on that. And you're asking yourself, okay, should I stop using my CPAP? And I'm going to say, even if the odds of having all this happening are very low. Because you're obviously a person that needs to use your CPAP, I can't answer that question and say yes or no, but I do have two recommendations. We have two recommendations for you. First things first. If you're concerned, speak to your respirologist or your doctor. That's recommendation one. And two, listen to what the American Thoracic Society has recommended. Okay, and I quote: for patients on bilevel CPAP or CPAP, bilevel PAP or CPAP devices who have severe breathing difficulties or were very sleepy during the daytime before treatment, have significant pulmonary, cardiovascular, or neurologic comorbidity, my gosh, or who work in safety critical positions such as professional drivers, pilots, heavy equipment operators, we would recommend that they not stop their prescribed therapy until first discussing with their physician. So again, 0.03%. And this quote is from the American Thoracic Society. So that's a relief to know, guys. It's good information. It's a positive information for you guys. So I invite questions at this point. I'm going to look. Let me see. There might be some comments going on right now. I'm just going to make sure I'm there. While I'm looking for that, if you guys have an alternative, please, you might have this old CPAP device sleeping in your cupboard underneath those shoes that you haven't worn for a while. It's time to take out that CPAP device and those shoes. I suggest you really use the old CPAP if you have an alternative. So now you probably want to know, will the CPAP will be replaced or repaired, and how long would it take? That's another question that we have a lot from you guys, and I need you guys to know your security and your health is what's important. So before making any drastic decisions or stopping using your CPAP, please talk to your doctor, your physician, and remember what I said about the American Thoracic Society. They recommend to continue using CPAP for people that are severely concerned about sleep apnea. So, to get back to the information, I'm going to go here because I can't seem to understand what's going on. But anyways, doesn't matter. Right now, Philips hasn't indicated if the CPAP will be refurbished or replacing the sound barrier foam, or if they'll replace the machine altogether. We are not sure yet. I know that our representative believes that the DreamStation's devices will be replaced, while older models might be refurbished, or they might just change the part that has the foam in it and replace it with the proper foam. So Philips plans to address all affected units, devices as quickly as possible, but because of the number affected, my gosh, it's worldwide, guys. So it's likely to take at least a year. So it's going to be a bit of a long process. We just need to be patient. So, and we're all going to get through this together, guys. So here at Apnée Santé, we're providing Philips with all the information they need about our patients to replace the CPAP. So, but we strongly recommend you guys go online again and register. So I'll go with you guys again, and we'll go back to the blog so I can show you more information about that. So, and I just want to mention, we did complete all the steps available with Philips right now. So to help our patients move forward with this process, we have done everything, the instructions that we were told to do, we've done. So now the only thing is we're waiting for more instructions within what's going to happen with the devices. And we will keep you posted on our blog, and then we go back to the blog. So we will show you. Okay, so back to the blog. We went through. Oh, before I go, when you register your CPAP, they're gonna ask for either one of these. Okay, these are under your CPAP right here. So you'll find this serial number underneath your CPAP. It's under the compressor or it's under the humidifier. One or the other is okay. So you just register your device here. So we went through the CPAP. Will it be repaired or exchanged? We're still waiting instructions. We think that the Dream stations will be replaced and the others will be refurbished or just changing the parts that that have been affected. So with all this going on, this has created a global shortage. So with this recall, we all know Respironics is one of our main suppliers. It's a big supplier of CPAP, and with them being with this recall and they're only producing Dream stations too, and like to try and do whatever they need to do to fix this. We're not getting any CPAP in. So it's up to the other suppliers such as ResMed and Fisher and Paykel to pick up what's been left. So everybody's ordering from them and they're cutting short because it's hard to get parts and this and that. So it has created a CPAP shortage. So it did put a lot of pressure on them, guys. And this is across North America. So we are expecting on and off CPAP shortage. So we wanted to let you know that we still have stock for most of our popular machines, ResMed S10s, the Mini Sleep Style. But we are reserving these CPAPs for our in-clinic patients in all of our clinics, for our 9 clinics in the Greater Montreal. Okay, so they are reserved. We're not reserved. We are trying to keep them for our in-clinic patients. I need to, and I apologize. I know some of you are like, oh my gosh, I want to get the CPAP and this and that. We are trying our best, and we have solutions for you guys, which I'm going to show you right now. Please note that any mask, any accessories you need, filters, whatever you need, we still have. You can still order online. So you could get that online, no problem. They're still available. They are not affected by the recall. So this is where I want to come about with you guys. Can I buy or rent a CPAP presently? So this is important information for you guys. And I want to mention to everybody out there, and a lot of people have asked us, do I need to buy a new CPAP? Are you doing this so we buy a new CPAP? First of all, not at all. And even if you wanted to, we have a shortage. So we don't have enough CPAPs. But we're not doing this for you to oblige you to buy. We're doing this for you to have information. You can still use your CPAP. Like I said before, what the information I gave you before, you could still continue using your CPAP, or you go with the alternative. So it's in no way is this a pressure for you guys to buy a CPAP. Unless your insurance, you're covered by your insurance 5 years. Usually they give you a new CPAP. You could go ahead and validate with them. We'd be able to give you a quote. So to come back to this, can I buy or rent a CPAP presently? Unfortunately for the rentals, we have a shortage on the rentals. We did have a lot of rentals that were Dream stations, so now we only have AirSense and a Sleep Style, and we're keeping them for our in-clinic patients. So for the moment, we don't have rentals, but we will in future. So keep in mind, this is a temporary situation. So purchase in clinic. Yes, we still have stock, guys, in clinic. We have a couple of sleep S10s, Sleep Styles, Air Minis. But again, the quantities are low. So it's always, it's for the moment for our in-clinic patients. And thank you so much for your understanding on this too. And lastly, purchasing on our online boutique. For the moment, no, you can't purchase, but you can pre-order. And this is what we wanted to show you guys for anybody that wants to pre-order. So here in the bottom, we have register for stock availability. So when you click here, Just a moment. There you go. So when you click here, you can add the information, and this will notify you when we get stock. So that's good news. So you'll know when we'll get stock, and we'll be able to either give you an appointment to start treatment, or to buy a second CPAP. And we will ask to upload a prescription for that. So that's the good news, and for the pre-ordering. And also, if you want to rent again, you can put your information there, and we can put you on the list, the renting list that we have, and we'll update you with notifications. So that brings me to, if you guys want to be notified, you want information on the recall, you want to stay alert, you want the news, what's going on, the updates, subscribe here. This is our newsletter right at the bottom of the page. You just click here and you sign up. It takes 10 seconds. Maybe I'm being really a lot. 10 seconds is even too much. It takes 5 seconds of your time. You subscribe, sign up, and then you'll be notified for any new information that's going to be done on the recall, or anything new that's happening, and information on our blog, the lives, and anything that's going on right now, you'll be notified. So that's the good news, to stay alert. And again, guys, back to the CPAP. If, like I said before, you look at your CPAP, and I have my colleague here, he's going to come and talk to you guys because she is using DreamStation. This is Larissa, guys.
Hi there. Okay, so I'm just going to join in because I joined in on the French live. I wasn't planning to do it, but I did because there were some questions that people asked.
Yeah.
And people were very concerned. They felt like, as Kim mentioned, obliged to purchase another CPAP, and that is really not the point of all of this. And I'll tell you why. I have one of these CPAP in my bedroom. It's my little buddy. I sleep with it every night. My second lover, or my first lover. And I have not used ozone. I haven't taken it to Hawaii with me for long periods of time. Would have liked to. But so I'm continuing to use it. And because, the foam is fine. I don't have any bits anywhere in my water chamber, in my tube, in my mask. Everything is fine. So I'm really going to continue to use it until Respironics is ready to swap them out. And we're hoping, as Kim mentioned, that all the Pro, and I believe we mostly sell Pro here.
Yeah,
do
we did. Yeah.
Okay, we don't really sell the fixed CPAP and so on. We always sell the high-end CPAP. Mm-hmm. So our rep has told us that the Pro devices that are on warranty, that they should be swapped out. Should be. I don't want to make any promises. And other devices, they may just have this unit, as Kim said, completely replaced. So so that's that. I really don't. I think there's been a lot of panic.
Yes. Oh my God.
And the phones are ringing. People are terrified. They think they're going to, they're going to have all these carcinogens being breathed in. And, part of the issue that we talk about internally was like how this was handled. But we found out June 14th, same day as everyone else, that this was happening. And without much instruction on how to handle our patients. And of course, we take your health very seriously. The relationship that we've had from the beginning is very important to us in our brick and mortar clinics. And so the warranty, unfortunately, is not with us. It's with the manufacturer. And we wish it were otherwise, and we wish we could replace everyone's, even with a temporary device, but we just can't. We don't have enough devices. We don't even have devices for patients who are being diagnosed now who are severe cases as well. So going forward, stock will become available. I suspect, from what I'm hearing, in drips and drabs.
Yes.
So we really never know. Like we had an order come in, I think this week. We have 9 clinics. We had an order come in, a very small order of 6 machines in our Valleyfield office. So we had no idea. We were very pleased, mind you. But we will keep everyone up to date. We'll take your information. If you have a device, it's working well, don't panic. Continue using it, especially the Dream Station. If you have a ResMed device, but your the 5-year period has come about and you want a new one, well, we can get you the quote, but continue using your ResMed. Normally, it takes about 2 or 3 months anyway to be authorized. So we're hoping that in the next few months that everything stabilizes and it's back to normal. The supply chains are back to normal, but we will keep you up to date with all of that. So.
And I'd like to say to all of our patients and viewers out there, thank you so much for all of you understanding the situation. A lot of our patients do understand, and they tell us, you know what, they wanted to exchange their CPAP, and they said, no, I'll stay with my ResMed, like Larissa just said, I'll stay with the ResMed I have now, and we'll wait till this is all over and we'll exchange it. So I just want to say thank you for your understanding. This is out of our hands situation, but we're there for you to help you get through this process as simply and joyfully as we can.
Okay.
That's it for me.
That's it.
And guys, take care, have fun, enjoy the weekend. It's supposed to be nice and bright.
Oh, yes.
Sunny for you guys. Enjoy.
Sunny Montreal.